Looking at you, do you feel like they're laughing at you? Do you feel like it's personal? No? Okay. I just asked that because that's just a sign of psychosis, which I don't think that you have, but, protocol to ask those type of things. Okay. So, for your panic attacks, breathing is very important. You want to get to the point where you have coping skills that you feel you can almost prevent the panic from happening, or you lessen the severity of the panic. So, one of the best things you can do is a breathing technique, and I'll do it with you right now. So you just inhale through your mouth, and you want to hold that breath for at least 5 seconds. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, and when you're exhaling, you want to exhale very slowly. You want to purse your lips together, almost as if you're blowing through a straw. It's very slowly and gently. Okay. So you want to do that, and you want to take normal breaths between those deep breaths where you're holding in your breath. And that should help you calm down. A lot of people, they aren't conscious of their breathing. We don't really think of our breathing at all. It's something that we just do, but if you're in a state of stress, it's definitely beneficial to be conscious of your breathing. Do you ever meditate or do yoga? No? Okay. Meditation can actually be very beneficial because you're, like I said, becoming more aware of your breathing, you're calming down your thoughts if you have racing thoughts. But it's not simple. Meditation can, take a while to get used to. It's something you kind of have to work on, get comfortable with. I would say that you definitely need to meditate in a setting, maybe at night when there's not a lot of noise going around you, maybe in candlelight. You don't always have to be sitting up. You can be laying in bed. You can put on something in the background. I actually find that there's something called binaural beats. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of it, but there's lots of YouTube videos that you can look up, and it's just consistent noise that's going on. There's various different types of noises, and the noise can actually help you focus on your thoughts, to calm them down, just in combination of the breathing. Okay. Do you suffer from any sorts of night terrors or sleep paralysis at all? Sometimes? Okay, but it's not, debilitating. Okay. No sleep paralysis? No, okay, just some nightmares. Okay. That's common, Okay. So, going with the coping methods, in our first session, I'm going to be honest with you, we're not going to go into anything complex. This is just, a general assessment, giving you some easy, beginner baby steps, things you can do at home to make you feel more comfortable. Yes. So it's also reading here that you have a fear of embarrassing yourself in public. Can you elaborate that? Okay. So you feel you might faint, or you might vomit. Okay. Out of all the times that you felt that you were going to faint, how many times have you fainted? None? Yeah, you see there the brain likes to really over-exaggerate things. The ratio of what actually, you think is going to happen, what actually happens. Most of the time with anxiety, it doesn't happen. It's very, very rare to actually faint from a panic attack. So, I see that on your chart here that you wrote for the receptionist that you were interested in medication. Well, medication can be, beneficial for some people and not very beneficial for people. In my approach, I first like to start off with a more natural therapy. I like to get to the root of things, why you're feeling the way you're feeling, and, trying natural coping methods and skills. And, if that doesn't work for you, medication is definitely another option. It can definitely help you. It helps a lot of people. A lot of people don't like the idea of being dependent on something like that. But, at the end of the day, you have to really look out for your mental health. One of the things I like to stress when I see my patients for the first time is, not to self-diagnose. With your, when you're self-diagnosing, it's just causing you more problems. Because, you're thinking, oh, I'm crazy, I'm this, I'm that, and you're putting all this weight on yourself. And it's just not beneficial. No. For your sleeping, I actually have a bit of a suggestion here. Have you ever heard of something called ASMR? No? Okay, well, it stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And there's many YouTube videos, just like the binaural beats. And just put an ASMR in the search, and there'll be lots and lots of videos that come up. And just browse, just take a look, click on some videos and see if they relax you. A lot of people that suffer from anxiety or insomnia issues find it extremely beneficial. Lots of my patients, watch the videos every day almost. So maybe after our session today or later on at night, you can browse through. Okay. So before our session ends today, I want to elaborate a little bit with you about your depersonalization. Depersonalization, derealization can be very, very scary to deal with. I have this paper for you about depersonalization and how to cope with it. It actually has some tasks for you when you're experiencing the depersonalization to, get back to the state where you feel like you're not, dreaming or you're not in your body. Okay, I'm just going to give you this paper here. Okay, here you go. I'm just going to go through it with you here. So you can see here, there's about six tasks, and you can see the first task is to focus on this word. And it says for you to read the word aloud to yourself 5 times. I want you to read out the letter, each letter of the word, okay? And then reread the word. Okay, simple enough, right? Okay. And the next lesson here, I wouldn't call it a lesson, but technique is to lift up your arm and to just drop it. Just let gravity drop it. It gives you a better sense of your body and your sensations. Yeah. And when you feel you're in depersonalization mode, you just feel like you can't snap out of it. These mental tasks can really help you. Okay. So, I've given you that sheet, and I'm going to give you a couple of other sheets here that I want you to fill out over the course of the week before I see you, just so I can get a more of an idea of what you're doing and how often you're experiencing what you're feeling. Okay, so here's that sheet. Okay, and I'm going to give you another sheet about agoraphobia. There is a support group that you can attend. I know a lot of people with anxiety problems, they feel they cannot express their emotions in a group setting, and it's totally fine if you feel like you can't do that, but it's just a suggestion. Right, okay, so just that paper. There you go, okay. So how do you feel about what I've told you, the techniques? You like them? Okay, yeah. Like I said before, we're going to get into more complex things in other sessions. Just more simpler things right now for you, baby steps. Okay. So, I would like to make an appointment with you next week. Is there any time that is better for you with your schedule? Okay, let me just check my schedule here. Okay, so I have Thursday at 1 o'clock. Does that work for you? Okay, just write it down here. 1 o'clock. Okay, well, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I'm really looking forward to, helping you on this journey, for better mental health. Okay. And, if you ever feel that your problems are becoming too much for you and you feel like you need someone to talk to, you can definitely ring me. I'll give you my number here on this piece of paper. And I will give you a call back as soon as I can if I'm busy. But yeah, okay. I'll see you next week. Okay. Hope you have a lovely afternoon.